This is a unique anti-meta team for you to try out, and let's dive into the commentary as we're having the worst possible lead against a Shadow Victory Bell. We can only expect a Bastion at the back, but let's see what the team is consisted of since we're using a Galarian, a Unova Stunfisk. How often do you see this? A Dugong at the back and Ninetales from Alola. So this is gonna be an extremely good content for you to watch because not only we can survive the moves, but also we can guarantee some entertainment along the way. So stay tuned till the end, we're gonna have some crazy battles today. Anyways, now after that Victory Bell going down, we can get a lot of high hopes for the Bastion that emerges into the game, but my opponent now switches out on Wigglytuff. So we do not have the perfect alignment that we would like here. The two toxic Pokemon have faced my Pancake, but to be fair, my switch is definitely returning here, and we will try to make the best out of it. So by getting both of them shields out of play, we want to protect our Stunfisk for the very end game. I realize here that my Ninetales is ready to return into the battle. Down goes Wigglytuff. Now we can get on the Dazzling, and they have to throw. They wanted to finish me off before we put them at a point that a double Mud Bomb can finish them off. I guess that was at least the plan. Anyways, now with the Mud Bomb we can do some severe damage at them, and now another one will drop them severely low. You might have realized that I have Thunder Shock here, while on your left I have registered Mud Shot. This is mainly because after this battle I decided to flip the switch and turn this fast attack into Mud Shot because I was having a ton of trouble against steel types. At this point, trainers, I want to ask you which one is your favorite anti-meta Pokemon. Obviously today I'm showcasing a Unova Stunfisk, which is by far an anti-meta option, but which one is yours? I'm really eager to see your comments in the comment section, so feel free to write and share with the rest of us. We are all ears and all eyes for your comments. It is gonna be pretty informative. So back to the commentary now, as we're having the drill run over that Azumarill, and they cannot farm down that easily with the bubbles. They definitely haven't thought of that pretty well, because now they are still getting on the CMP to finish us off, and at the same time we deliver one more drill run. This will put them at a point that one discharge might actually do the trick, and guess who's back? Mudshot is back. We are not using Thunder Shock at all, so Stunfisk is gonna get to the move, and now we need to respect the damage from a potential Ice Beam or even the Hydro Bomb, and guess what? It is the Hydro. This is a big shield for us, and now with the Thunder Shock, with the discharge, once again we managed to deliver this time the lethal blow. It all depends now on the final Pokemon. If they shield here, this is gonna be crucial information because it might seem like a Pelipper or a Mantine, and guess what? It is a Mantine. So many guesses on this battle. Anyways, now with that Dazzling we managed to deliver a load of damage on their end, and now we can easily survive one Aerial Ace, and as it seems perhaps one more. So I decide to take the risk here since I'm getting pretty close to a Weather Ball, and I can easily finish off both Mantine and Lickitung if that is the case. However, Mantine is still gonna fall down to a simple Weather Ball. Now this is a race to the charge attack. We're just gonna block whatever they throw, not gonna play around, and right after we can easily get on the Mud Bomb to finish off that pure Lickitung out of its misery. So yeah, that is gonna be absolutely awesome for us for this battle. Into the next game now with a charge back up in front, obviously a very good lead for us. So yeah, we're just gonna stay in, getting to the Mud Bomb and trying to do our best against this pretty good generalist. So Charjabug could have been one of the safest, if not the safest Pokemon to use on Great League if fire types were not around, and I'm not talking about the ones that fly. I'm talking about Salazzle, about Skeletorch, about Typhlosion. Those fire types this season are really lit. So yeah, anyways, now getting to more energy here as I'm lagging a little bit, and at the same time I'm kinda obliged in using a shield. So more energy to farm, but still we're already on the handle, and we have to throw the Mud Bomb. Down they go, even though we lost the shield advantage, but hopefully now by getting into the battle with the Alola Sandslash we can get almost to a triple Mud Bomb, or at least a couple double and something more. So we're about to go down, we go down, and now Dugong will come into the game. Since they have Poliwrath at the very end, I can easily survive even a Scald here and still deliver the lethal blow with my Dazzling. And all we have to do is to reach to a simple drill run for that Sandslash. At least that is the plan. Let's see how it is gonna be executed, since Poliwrath goes down to a simple charge attack, and now with Dugong we can easily block one move while we can reach now to a drill run of our own to one-shot them down. I'm pretty sure we can survive the move here. They're definitely energy dry after this, but can they survive my own drill run? Oh my goodness, yes they can, double resisting my ice moves, and now they get to another charge attack, another drill run. This is gonna be extremely close. We can survive hopefully with enough HP, and that is gonna be a magnificent one for this battle. Into the next game now with the Lantern up in front. Are you kidding me? They have Water Gun, and yeah, with Water Gun they can easily finish us off with a simple serve. I'm trying to catch the move here on my Dugong, and yeah, this is not gonna work at all. They saw the switch coming off my side from a mile away, so we're just gonna almost go down to a simple Thunderbolt. So by responding with a Skarmory on the switch, they're gonna be put in a difficult situation because they cannot farm it down completely, at least not without getting severe damage on their end. They realize this after the debuff especially, and now we can easily wall them down with our Pancake. Even if they get here to the Brave Bird, which they do, we can still finish them off now with a resisted Mud Bomb. So down they go. Absolutely awesome, more energy to farm here, and now whatever comes in has to face the power of our spammingness. So with Lantern returning into the game, we get the perfect opportunity for us to get to the Mud Bomb to finish off one of their shields and do one more to pressure their shields even more. Down goes both of them blocks, and now we're just gonna respond by switching out or on our Alola Ninetales. Now with the Dazzling we can guarantee the knockout for sure. Let's see what lies at the very end. It is the pure Annihilate, so we can easily one-shot them down with another nuke. Perhaps before with the Lantern they were trying to catch or whatever, but we don't care. We still have the crazy amount of energy needed and the nuke to secure this victory with a double boom. Into the next one now, trainers, with a Vigoroth up in front, and oh boy, I remember this trainer with a pink shirt, or whatever that is. Anyways, now getting now my hands on the Mud Bombs, I should have switched out, to be fair, even though I know they have a Vigoroth with counter and Rock Slide, still Dugong can survive a little bit extra over there. Anyways, now by getting them to unleash the power of the remaining energy, we can still get our hands on the Mud Bomb, but they end up having Umbreon coming into the game. It doesn't matter at all, my Ninetales will just respond as a counter switch, but we spent some crucial energy in the midway, so yeah, we're just gonna get now our hands on the Dazzling. Let's see if they are gonna expect it, because if that connects it will do so much damage. Down they go right after, absolutely awesome, and we get out of here with a ton of energy farmed up as well. So they respond with a Skeledirge, which is pretty scary at this point, and now Skeledirge will just completely farm down with its Incinerates. Before we go down though, we have one more Weather Ball for them. This will put them pretty low, below 50% to be exact, and I was trying to catch the move, but of course the game didn't allow me because I was on my 6th turn with my Ice Arch while they're getting on the final turn of their Incinerate. So here comes now an Icy Wind, and I guess we can easily grab a shield or two over here. Now with the Icy Wind we can also apply the debuff as I'm trying to catch the move on the Stunfisk. This is not gonna work, and my opponent will simply destroy me down with a switch out to that Vigoroth, getting to the Body Slam, and right after they combine the Rampage of attacks with the Skeleton. So well played to my opponent, we did not catch, and down we go. Into the next game now with the Shadow Hypno. Let's get it, trainers, once again using the Thundershock version, and this is not that great. Anti-meta Pokemon against anti-meta, Hypno is by far one of my favorites, and guess what? I just realized it. This is a shiny Shadow Hypno. They also have access to Ice Punch, punch, that's why I blocked at first. I want to see what move they were gonna throw, and since they have ice punch, now I know when to catch on my Dugong. We can do that successfully over here. Since we were getting super close to another charge attack, I was definitely expecting them to go for a charge attack. And now with the Icy Wind we can easily debuff this Annihilate. They have to throw some energy, otherwise we're gonna push them to their limits with another Icy Wind, and they definitely want to avoid this. Shadow Ball for the secure knockout. This is a pretty smart choice, especially if they do not have Ice Punch at all. So we're just gonna go here for the block because we're expecting another Shadow Ball, even when debuffed Annihilate really hits like a truck, and now with the Weather Ball we can easily snipe them down. The bad news here is that we are unshielded while they still have one remaining. Now with the Hypno coming into the game, they get so much damage, which means that we can easily farm down completely. Now they have the Umbreon at the very end, and Dazzling will be blocked. So the battle is definitely not over yet, and on CMP we're getting on another big nuke. This means now that they're getting severely low. This is no CMP as it seems. I was hoping it was actually, so bad play. And now with another Thundershock version of Unova Stunfisk, we managed to get to the Mud Bomb, but before we do, they outspeed us to the charge attack. Let's see now how much energy they have farmed up, because they're getting super close now to the next move, but they cannot unleash it, and down they go. That was super close. Into the next game now. Once again we're using the Thundershock version of Pancake, and they're having a Lantern. Are you kidding me? This is horrible, because with the Thundershock version 2 Mud Bombs are not enough to finish it down, so this is definitely a bad lead for us. Hopefully we managed to catch on our Dugong. I was expecting them to throw at this point, and of course now we have access on Drill Run to finish off the remaining HP that they have. No shield on this one. Perhaps they could go for the shield, but it is completely understandable. They could survive, or if we could go for the Icy Wind, that would put them in a pickle situation. Anyways, now with the Cresselia coming into the game, we have already debuffed this Pokemon, which means that we need 2 of those Grass Knots to faint. So down we go now to the second move, but it doesn't matter at all. Now that they are energy dry, Dragonair is at the very end. They see our Fairy type / Ice type, the 2 pure weakness of dragons, and they immediately back out. Nothing to do over here. Into the next game now with that Quagsire on the Switch. So this is not that great for my team. Quagsire is actually one of the worst core breakers that exist in the game for my team, especially because they have Stone Edge for my backline, and of course Aqua Tail or Mud Bomb, or even both. I have seen that in action against my Stunfisk. So we're just gonna keep going at it now with my Icy Winds, and most probably we can debuff this Pokemon a lot. So we have already spent both of our shields in the process, but hopefully here we can survive now the Stone Edges much easier. So at this point I also realized that one more Stone Edge might actually put us at a very low point, so before they unleash it I decide to go for one final Ice Wind, but at the same time now we are still unshielded while they have one shield remaining. The battle is definitely not over yet, but I do not care about how much energy this Pokemon, this Skarmory, is gonna gather. Since I'm having the Pancake, we can easily destroy them down. They have a Gligar at the very end, and obviously over here Ninetales can really come in action. Perhaps they were thinking, oh my goodness, I'm pretty safe, that Dugong is out of the way, Gligar is gonna be an amazing option for me. But yes, again trainer, we're having the amazing Ninetales in action with its moves. Let's get that sweet victory, and even though we cannot get it with Ninetales, we still have a ton of energy to spare with our Stunfisk, and of course whatever they do, well, the outcome is already settled since we can completely wall them down. Into the next game now with another Steel type, this time Berserker up in front. This is kinda good for us, especially when we can get on those Mud Bombs. So this time we're using the Mud Shot version, and now that they are using their Azumarill as a safe switch, I'm just gonna go for the Discharge and then try to catch on my Dugong. This is not gonna happen as it seems. They get one extra bubble and then throw the Play Rough. Not sure if that was intended, but still it is what it is, and we get some neutral damage on our Pokemon. Of course we can survive even one more player off because of how bulky we are, and we can survive by a lot of those bubbles, so this player off will not put us that low. They still need to get to another move if they want to have any chance at all, but before they do, the drill run will just finish them off in a weird combination with our fast attack. Now by getting into the game with the Jelly Sand, we can apply some more pressure with our drill run, and I'm just gonna switch out on my Stunfisk. I know here that I can easily outspeed to those discharges, but they have also farmed up a lot of hexes out of my Dugong. It doesn't matter, let's get now on the discharge. My opponent will shield, and by blocking here I'm hoping that I can outspeed them. Of course Berserker now returns into the game, and of course they have access to Trailblaze, so much damage on my end, and they have already vamped up their attack stat, so Mud Bomb hopefully will do a lot of damage. The outcome has not been settled yet. This is the final battle of today's video. Let's see if we can get this sweet victory. We managed to catch on our Dugong. Are you kidding me? The close combat, they should most probably knock us out completely. Jellicent returns, we have access now on the Dash Gleam. Will this be enough trainers to finish them off? And of course it is. Down they go, and that's gonna be some amazing content for today, trainers. Thank you for watching and for sticking around till the end. It really means a lot for my channel. Before you go, leave a huge like, subscribe to my stuff here on YouTube, and I hope to see you all into the next one.